LTS, I'm Donna Lopez, and this is your channeled message for September 29th through to October 5th. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I open up and I bring in what Spirit has for me to share with you for the coming week. And so let's just see. For today, you know, for some reason, I'm playing with these stones. One of them my granddaughter gave me, so it's extra special. She made a point to make sure that it came in my office. No other location. All right, so let's see. All right, I see what's happening is they're clearing off some new steps for you to take. You know, it's a new, I hear it's a new beginning, but it's also a new beginning for you to take this next step. So they're clearing it off because, you know, it's being prepared, or it's been prepared. And I also feel that it's going to be a time of you really putting yourself out there more and saying, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is what I have to offer. And almost as if I'm seeing like a wreath that would go on your door at Christmas time, you know, really you know, a meaning of like celebration, welcome, welcome to the holidays, good tidings. All right, so you are putting that energy out. And then I hear ... job opening. So there will be also a job opening. And I'm hearing Thursday is popping up. All right, and I hear difficulties will cease. And said there's going to be a lot more balance coming into your life, less of you being in control or somebody else being in control, or somebody holding you up so that you can shine, or you holding others up so they can shine. More of an even keel of give and take. It feels really good. I also see you're turning over a new leaf, and I hear something about forgiveness. So it's a new time for beginning anew. Interesting for October. Usually the leaves are falling, but this is a really beautiful green, smooth, meaning that it will be smooth. I do feel like finances also will be fresh and new. So wherever this forgiveness energy is around, even if it's around finances or being financially sound. It's interesting, finances are coming up a lot, you know. I'm seeing, and all of a sudden I'm seeing a lot of dollar signs. Okay, and it's almost too, I'm hearing like choosing what you want to do with the dollars that you do have. And also, the way that you measure your wealth is also being considered. Some people need a big house or a fancy car, and others just like good health. That is wealth. And so you're taking a look at, and again, now I'm just seeing another thing, success with your money. That's so funny. I have a little blurb up in my poster board there. Yeah, so success with your money. I also, they're telling you to know that you are bright, that you are intelligent, that you have the mental know-how to do what you want to do. But it's also a time of you, rather than you, and I don't want to say not working for someone else, but taking the credit for the work that you've done, and also walking the path that is yours, being more congruent with what's right for you and what's wrong for you. Yeah, balance. Balance is coming in. I'm hearing the name Nancy, and I'm hearing it spelled Nanci. So there's a Nancy coming in for somebody here that's on the spirit side of life that would have spelled their name like that. That, okay, with love, I feel like this person might have had some financial turmoil that really did distress them. They were distraught and might have really affected their health. And so they're actually just coming in to suggest, they said we can't tell anyone, but suggest that they release themselves from the IV, because she's showing me like an IV going in my veins of where you get your life flow and how you're being fed energetically. What gives you power makes you feel empowered. Right? It's a shame when our health becomes out of balance. You know, we can't make good decisions. Okay, let's see what else they have. All right. I'm also, this is interesting because usually they'll tell me to make sure you're listening, but I'm hearing, hear no one. In other words, no one, don't let anybody else, not even your ancestors, tell you how you woulda, coulda, shoulda done something. They said, rest on your laurels that you know with your inner self what is best for you. I see a lot of healing. I'm seeing a beautiful lotus. So there's a teacher coming in that's coming in with a beautiful blue energy and coming out of the lotus. And this is the the unfolding, but also the color blue I'm seeing would represent the throat chakra, and it's dreams and believing in your dreams and fulfilling your dreams, fulfilling your destiny. I see for some of you, you've tried many different keys. They're showing me to open a certain door. I see a little key go in, then I see a bigger skeleton key, and they said then they see you even peeking through the keyhole. Like, I know I can see activity and things going on there, but how come what I'm doing isn't opening that door? Okay, it's so funny because they go, the new beginning isn't there. All right, the new beginning is not there. They're saying that come summertime is when, for some of you, the newer happening is going to envelope you, where you will be caressed, lifted up, and put in place where it is you need to be. But that doesn't mean that the steps that you're taking right now won't. And I'm hearing advice, like you listening to your own advice, listening to yourself. Don't discount yourself. Don't discount your ideas or your opinions. But as you follow the steps that you need to follow right now for you, these new steps being cleared off, then that's what will prepare you for what it is that is coming up to meet you in the summertime. Now, this is for some of you because as September is lighting up, so this is the end of September, October, but I feel like September is still this new beginning for many of you. Almost as if I have some money, so I'm going to put some of that money on this this new opportunity, this new thing that I want to develop and create for myself. So I don't care if it's as small as like starting out your own website. And for many, when you very first start that website, it can feel like huge, rather than it's really a small step, but it's also a very big step is how it can feel. So I just see a lot of support for you, supporting you, your ideas, your thoughts, and your own inner knowing. For some of you, I feel as though, unrelated to that, for some of you, I'm seeing that I feel as though there's been some friends that have, I want to say this with love, but kind of taken things. You feel they've taken or pulled on your energy or taken your resources. And I see you pulling your energy back. Like, hey, I'm your friend, but I'm not your mule. I'm your friend, but I'm my friend too. So I see you having some good, and see, they're showing me this, they're doing this, so they're showing me that there's this little hill, this little bump in the road, and so you're just taking your energy back. Yes. Yeah. Sometimes we need clarity in friendships and in partnerships where we don't know that we've crossed a line, or we don't know when we've given too much either, when we're not congruent with what has been given, and vice versa. So if you have somebody coming at you and they're kind of pulling back, and all of a sudden they're not the same person or the person you thought they were, you didn't understand the agreement. So I see this agreement sealed, but I also see that there are new understandings coming about through this agreement. For some of you, I'm seeing the Bible, and I'm hearing biblical volume, and I'm hearing about the book of Job. And so the book of Job is really highlighted for many of you. It's like my hand is on it, and I feel like what I'm holding on to is I'm holding on to something that is, I feel, is a block in my life. Now, this is not me, but this is for you. And I'm looking for how Job overcame this block in his life. And that book, biblically, the understanding of that spiritual law they're talking about, and being congruent with spiritual law, because there are spiritual laws that harmonize. We all work with laws of nature that harmonize to assist us all, not one, but everyone. And so I see that you will understand these laws and that are presented in that book. All right. For others of you, I see, we're going a little simple now. They said that I see you kind of managing the way you're moving your body a little differently. It's as though I'm going to kind of not take it easy, but I want to be more present in the exercise or the movement that my body is doing. Like if you're doing yoga, you'll go to a more, softer flow yoga. If you're a bike rider, you're going to get off and walk beside your bike and really just kind of peruse and take in your environment and let it feed you. I just see a lot of slowing down, but not necessarily. It's interesting. You're slowing down, but you're taking in more. You're able to understand and hear and observe and absorb more that will be helpful to you, to your spiritual growth. Now let me see what they have for that whole week here. All right, again, don't confuse yourself with others. I say that because I know that came up sometime in the last few messages that I've given. So don't confuse yourself with others. We wear masks, many of us, and we're constantly peeling those away. So when you mimic someone else, you're just mimicking another version of them. So don't confuse yourself with others. Be who you are. Be in alignment. I also see a decision being made, and I'm hearing yes. So any of you that have been fence sitters, that have been waiting to make a decision, I see that decision being made. Some of you are really beating yourself up and blaming yourself for not understanding something. And they're saying if you would have known better, you would have done better. But they're saying that all is not lost. You understood. So don't waste time beating yourself up. It really doesn't serve anything. I feel as though this has to do with a collective and following a collective consensus of what is truthful, what is right, how to do something. And you come to an understanding where it's like, I was really confused, or I didn't know the whole picture. I wasn't seeing everything. So I'm hearing unfollow that. All right. So again, it's about being in alignment with oneself. That's what I'm really hearing for the week. Okay, I'm going to pull a card here. I've already shuffled them, so I don't know what we'll have here. There we are. Didn't want to let go, did it? All right. Gosh, they're so good. I am acceptance. I accept events as they come. I accept people as they are. I accept life as it is. I stop trying to control things. I let go. I use these opportunities to learn and to grow. God is with me and watches over me so that everything I experience will help me with my transformation into light. All right? There you are. Self-love, self-nurturing, but listening to oneself. All right. Namaste. Thank you all so very much. Have a great week.